Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Yes, it is that time again. It is monthly knife club box for May 2025. The big box taking up all the room on the table. We're going to get it cut open here. Now, of course, this is the ultimate knife. This is the Knife Club, monthly Knife Club ultimate name brand box. This box runs me, well, I am grandfathered, so it runs me about $175 a month, including shipping or tax or whatever it is that adds on to it. But if you start up now, it's going to cost you $189 plus shipping. So, just get that out of the way. So we're going to move it off to the side. As always, open it up. I will tell you one thing. This has got some weight to it. I don't know what or how or... yeah, it's got some weight. So we're going to dig through... there's one reason it's got some weight. For sure. Okay. Good enough. And as always, we have our monthly Knife Club. And this is the ultimate plan. Now I always have to go through here and make sure I don't get crossed up by something that's in this box but not in another box. It's happened. It's happened. But first off, there we go. That's a cool sticker. Kind of digging that. Monthly Knife Club. They give us a new sticker every month. It's kind of a cool addition. Of course, they always say those are free. So, very good. So, where are we going to start out? That is the Regal Knight sticker. That is what they're calling it. They say it has a $4 value, but they give it to us for free. So, the first thing we are going to start off with, paracord. I love paracord. Absolutely. I use this just about... I used to do the whole paracord thing, making the bracelets and the dog leashes and all that good stuff. I don't do that anymore. It's kind of become hard on my hands. I do have a 1,000-foot roll of paracord out there. I think it might even be this color or close to it. It's that camo style color. But yes, this is a 50-foot roll of Rothko polyester paracord. Comes in at $7.99. 550 paracord. Like I said, many uses. Put it on your knife handles, lanyards, lots and lots of uses. So, very cool. Good start out, good item. I always like to have a little bit of paracord around. 100%. So, very cool. So, the next item, okay, cool. Very good. We have an Olight. We have an Olight i3E EOS. We see quite a few of these on the channel for sure. This is the Dream Blue version. Of course, they run on a AA. Is it AA or AAA? I always forget. With battery. There you go. I think these are AAA. Golly. I just said we see tons of these on the channel, and I can't even remember what type battery they take. Anyway. It very, very good. Great keychain lights. What, 95, right? 95 lumens on that max. Yep. Okay. Cool. So, very cool. Let's see. They say value of that's $12.99. Yeah, that's right in the ballpark for sure. And the $7.99 for the paracord. That's pretty standard-ish. You might be able to find some a little bit cheaper, but yeah. This is what's giving us some weight for sure. Man, we are definitely scrolling out of this one. But, dude, this is pretty cool. This is a Rothko. It's listed here as a Rothko Molly Tack First Aid Kit. $41.99. All right, here we go. We're zooming out now because we got to check this. Now, it doesn't have any markings on it that say it's first aid other than it is red. I know it's kind of coming through orange. That's why the lighting and the camera is going to. But holy smokes. That is packed full. That is packed full of juice. Now, of course, you're probably going to want to go through this and, set it how you want it. But you've even got some sugar for people that may be suffering, from low blood sugar. We've got hydrogen peroxide. We've got some Ace bandages. Looks like we've got some medication, some tape. Looks like some soap, potentially. More rolled gauze. Lots of Dude, there's a lot of stuff in here. Some big packages. We got an instant cold pack. Dude, that's awesome. I absolutely love having first aid kits like this. I mean, I have a first aid kit in my truck. And there you go. You can pack some stuff behind that however you would like. You can put your gauze in these. Pocket right here. Very cool. These also have, loops right here at the top. Pocket goes all the way down. Dude, no pockets in front, but you do have the molly. So, very cool. And then, of course, you have your straps back here. Very cool. I'm a huge proponent of having a first aid kit in your vehicle. Ooh. Handy. 100%. That is cool. And it says this one is a value of $41.99. So, does it tell you how many pieces? No. It doesn't tell you how many pieces. Let's see if this does. No. Doesn't tell us how many pieces. So, it's a few. It's got a lot of stuff in it, for sure. So, now we're zoomed out. We're zoomed out now, so that's where we're at. So, all right. So, the next is, we've got, looks like a budget knife from Fox Knives. Well, we just had a Fox knife on the channel. As a matter of fact, it was from, not Fox Edge, but Fox. And it was kind of, really surprised at the price for materials. I mean, we're talking G10, and I believe it was N690, and it was like over $200. That was a little crazy. But this is the Fox Edge Sparrow. Now, that is all the information it gives us, other than the fact that they have a price of $39.95. Looks like we got some sort of G10, FRN, that type of handle. Oh, all right. Deploys okay. Action is decent. You've got the hole there, liner lock. Also looks like we have a front flipper. Flips pretty well. Got a kind of have that bird-shaped head. There you go, Fox Edge. Let's see, we're going to do this. I know we might have to zoom in and back out, or we just might leave it as is. But, Fox Edge, there you go. Does it tell us anything else? FE033. I am not seeing a blade steel listed anywhere, so we'll have to look that up. See what the blade steel is on this. Does it say on the box? No, it really doesn't. It's a budget knife from Fox Edge line. So, all right. Well, like I said, we'll have to look that up. I mean, you can probably look it up. It's if you really, really want to know, it's the Fox Edge FE033. If you want to take a quick gander and find out what that blade steel is. But, so it's kind of hard to judge at that point. I don't know what the steel is. They're saying the overall price, or value, of this box is $102.92. That is the advanced plan. That is the lowest plan that you'll get. Cost you $65 plus shipping and handling. The two middle ones, the advanced plan and the premium plan, they did not go up in price. The only one that went up in price was the ultimate. Went from like $165 to $189. Now, that going up in price, I know I've said this before, but those of you that maybe haven't seen one of these before, the value, and I used to go through and look up every single item, match price, and I tell you what, for the most part, they use everyday price, not MSRP, not sale price, but everyday price, where you could go to your favorite retailer and buy this. And they're pretty close. They've been off a little bit here and there, but the value way outshines the products that you get. Or what you pay for the box. So now we're going to go to the premium plan. The premium plan has one item in it, and it has a value of $70. It is a Kubi. We have seen a few Kubis from Monthly Knife Club, and we're going to get the Fox Edge. Well, that cuts the plastic pretty well, so okay. Test one of Fox Edge. I guess it passed, sure. But this is the Kubi Scimitar. It does not say that. It says on the box. Kubi, model number KU173. This just happens to be K. This is 14C28N and G10 with a value of $70 on the Scimitar Flipper. Whoa! Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That detent was on the nose, man. Great detent. Wow. Look at that upswept or scimitar style blade. There you go. 14C28N G10. Let me see. Oh, dude, that is pretty dang comfortable in hand. We kind of sort of have that curvature in the handle. Dude, that does feel pretty good. I can feel that. That does have a wicked end on that clip, though. That's a little wild. I can feel that a little bit. It's wide, too. It's kind of, see how it kind of widens out? Not bad, I guess. Not bad. I just kind of know it's there. It does feel really good in the grip, for sure. Holy cow. And like I said, action is pretty solid. Detent is really good. I mean, you know, for the most part, Kubi does a really, really good job. Really good job on their stuff. You know, some of the early stuff, okay. Yeah, some of the early stuff was, you know, they were starting out. But so that is everything. Okay, hang on. Let me do this real quick for you so we can get back. So what you see there, the paracord, the first aid kit, the i3E, the Fox Edge, the Kubi, and of course your sticker over there. That is your premium plan. That, if you were to buy that, that would be $115 plus shipping and handling, and has a total value of $172.92. So now we're going to go to the ultimate plan. And it doesn't seem like they've tricked me with anything. I'm going to double check this box. Nope. Okay. Good. We're solid. We're solid this month. So we have a Wii knife in the ultimate plan, and you know, we've had Wii knives before from Monthly Knife Club, and you know, Wii knives are not, well, they are ultimate. They are ultimate. Oh, looky here. We got an extra pocket clip and some screws. Very good. I'm guessing this is a potentially left-handed pocket clip. But this is the Wii Snick. The Wii Snick. And it has a value of, it could be one of two models, it says. Could be the, all right, we have the, where's it at? Where's the box? There we go. We have, I don't want to dump everything out. We got a sticker and a cleaning cloth and everything. We have the 22F-4. So the -4, or it says the other one could be the 22F-1, whatever color that is. But this is 20 CPM, 20 CV. We're going to do this again, guys, so we can get a little bit better look at it. This is the Snick. Looks like we have a Jade G10 and titanium. I am pretty sure. Let me get the box back out so I can see everything again. Let's see here. It says titanium handle, yep, with natural G10 inlay, stonewashed CPM 20 CV blade. Yep, okay. Good. Tracking. And yes, you can tell by this, that's why you do have the extra pocket clip. So you do have a right or left hand pocket clip, which is very nice. We're thinking about our left-handed friends. It is a flipper. Oh, that is definitely solid detent. And when I say solid, I mean good. I don't mean hard or anything like that. It is a very good detent. Sort of a, sorta. Well, I mean, it's a frame lock. It's got the inlay over it, or onlay, however you want to call that. But we'll call it a frame lock. Very nice. That blade is pretty cool. Liking that blade. Big, nice belly, clip point. Ooh, jimping is very nice. Coated CPM 20 CV. Forward finger choil. Very nice. Very nice. Again, let's try the grip. That's always best. It's always, that feels good. Feels really good in hand. Again, we've sort of got that kind of curvature in the handle, which you know I like. I like it. And they're saying the value of this one is anywhere from 200 to 280. So that is a very broad. This is a very broad category. You know, it's an $80. So they're saying the box value of the Ultimate Plan is $372.99. So you know what? So let's say we got the $200 version, and I'm guessing if we take that $372, knock it down to $300, that is still well above the price I paid for it at $175. So, you know, $189 plus shipping and handling, you're probably looking at just over $200, $205, right in there. Again, it would seem like the value is definitely there. So I will put these down here. We'll kind of do so. We will zoom all the way back out so we can get it all in the picture. So there you go, guys. That is your Ultimate Plan name brand knife from Monthly Knife Club again this month. Dude, I'm digging it. I am definitely digging this box. I mean, the only thing that kind of, you know, gives me a little bit of question is, of course, the Fox Edge knife, because I don't know what kind of steel it is. But at, you know, at $40, you know, and, you know, what does Fox Edge use? I mean, if it's D2, it's not bad. Even if it's something like, you know, 9CR or something like that, that's still not too bad. Paracord, I'm always down for some paracord. Definitely love some paracord. The stickers are always awesome. First aid kits, dude, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with a first aid kit. Have one in every vehicle we own. And I have one not only in my vehicle, but I also carry one in my backpack that is in my vehicle most of the time. The i3E, the 3 knives. Yeah, this is a very, very solid box this month. Absolutely 100%. I am very, very thrilled with what Monthly Knife Club gave us for the month of May. Like I said, I'm going to keep these rolling until one of two things happen. I basically get tired of it. or you know, they really disappoint me in a box, which that, yeah, there's been a couple of times where I've been like, you know, okay, a couple of items have, but overall, the value's always been there. You know, like with these knives, some of these are going to end up in giveaways. Some of them will definitely end up getting sold if I don't really like the knife. I have to, I mean, that's where I'm at, guys. I really have to love a knife before I keep it coming out of the Monthly Knife Club box. It's just where I'm at. So, and the paracord, the flashlight, yeah, that'll most likely all end up in a giveaway at some point. The first aid kit probably will too. Maybe SKL this weekend. Who knows? Who knows? We might get crazy. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out what Monthly Knife Club sent us this month. As always, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of the week. Thank you so very much. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.